we all recognize, but what about their youngsters? For years, most scientists assumed that young birds and dinosaurs. Unless you know that birds are directly descended from the group of dinosaurs called theropods, that includes T-Rex. Perhaps they're more closely related than we ever realized.
All the genes are pretty much the same.
65 million years ago, life in Montana was rough and tumble. Often it was kill or be killed. If horns weren't for defense, they investigate T-Rex. It stood 13 feet high. Its skull could be 5 feet long and 3 feet wide. But it hatched from a small egg. So what did a young T-Rex look like? Were their youngsters also the bullies on the block? But a re-examination suggests that it is an entirely new species. It's a full-grown pygmy T-Rex, a smaller cousin they dub Nanotyrannus. Huge eyebrows and gnarly noses may have been a sign of sexual maturity. As T-Rex entered a new stage of life, it acquired new looks. Not all scientists agree, but Horner and Carr believe that a teenager had a long skull similar to small predators. As it grew into an adult, it sprouted bony eyebrows and bumps, and its skull morphed from long and narrow to big and boxy. The size of its new huge jaws made it easier to get more food down, perhaps up to 100 pounds of meat in one bite. Over a decade ago, Horner startled his colleagues by suggesting that T-Rex was a scavenger, not a fearsome predator. A growing T-Rex swapped its smaller teeth for huge ones. So like hyenas, it could crush bone. Did they also look dramatically different? Fragmentary remains suggest that, like small predators, a 3-year-old had a long, thin skull. Its snout was smooth, and it had longer legs.
Overall, they would have been very fast, graceful animals, and dinosaurs alive at that time.
And the very oldest animals? This giant may have lived more than 30 years and stretched 45 feet from nose to tail. Slowed down, they never fully stopped growing. If Horner's right, as they grew older and bigger, their faces grew even gnarlier. Their skull features never stopped changing. I think dinosaurs look different at different ages. We never recognized it because no one ever sustained different stages of life. And from birth to death, each was unique. We may reduce the number of species worldwide by as much as a third.
Once we actually start analyzing them in this way, I think we're